So, Mark, you mentioned before that, your wife doesn't really put in as much effort as you do. Um, I wondered how you came up with that.
Well, it's a feeling that I have. She does put in a little effort. I think I put in more than her, um, but maybe on her end, she thinks she's putting in a lot.
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't look like much.
Well, on another occasion when we met, you said that, your wife cooks, she cleans, she takes the kids away, she works, she draws your bath water. She's put up with um, infidelity on certain times prior. I'm wondering where the balance is. You know what you have to justify, because you know more than I do. I'm just trying to learn you.
Mm. Well, I understand what you're saying. You're right. So I still think she could show more of an effort as well.
Mm-hmm.
I understand I have my issues because we all have it, but I just feel as though she could show more as well.
But tell me where she can show more, where, because I'm wondering if this was ever defined. Was it ever defined with her, or is this just something assumed?
I think she can be more caring, more loving, show more interest.
What do you do for her?
What I do for her,
Mm-hmm.
I try to show her the same.
Mm-hmm.
Now, am I always successful? Probably not.
Do you show her the same in a way that she knows?
I think so. Then I think there's many times maybe she doesn't know. Maybe in my mind, I think I'm doing this great, wonderful thing, and in her mind, it's maybe not. So there is definitely a communication breakdown.
Uh-huh.
But I feel as though that she could show more as well, and maybe I could show more, which will make her show more. So we have this vicious cycle that we go round and round about.
So, it sounds great because you say all the right things. When we're here, we say all the right things.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go home and you come back to me every single time, I hear you complaining about your wife, and I'm wondering how much you go back and practice what you're preaching.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's got to be a disconnect in there.
Well, I feel as though I practice what I preach. I feel as though I do that.
Yeah.
Maybe not at times like I should.
There's got to be consistency.
And probably I'm lacking that. I'm probably lacking
Mm-hmm.
the consistency because I'll start feeling a certain way. Then I pull back or roll back or be edgy or do something and then come at her, then make her shut down.
So if you're doing the things that make her not react in a way that you want, how do you expect for her to act?
I still would love for her to try more. But I understand. I understand. So how do you fix something like that? Because you're in this vicious cycle. I react, she reacts. We go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
You're right. That is a vicious cycle. If you want something, you got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
If you want something, you got to do something. You can't have a cycle to where you want for somebody to respond to every single behavior in a positive way, where you're exhibiting negative behaviors with some positives in there, but you're not meeting her needs. Her needs are not the needs that you have heard her say. You got to give her what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to be able to communicate. You said the word communication. It's not just about you speaking in her hearing. You got to listen sometimes too. You're not getting it. What are you willing to do to make it work?
Whatever I need to do.
Then let's do it.